Hey Cravers, today let me share with you my recent LASIK procedure experience at Burrow MOA. Here, I would share with you what happened during the procedure, yung price, and my realizations after LASIK. First, let's talk about the basics. I got my LASIK done again at Burrow Clinic at Mall of Asia. I'm from Pasig, so it's a long drive for me. You have to have someone drive you to the clinic kasi hindi ka daw pwede mag-drive after the procedure. I paid 55,000 for the procedure. May kasama na siyang mga 3 na drops na gagamitin mo after the procedure. My doctor is Dr. Mike Munoz. He's also a doctor in Medical City, and I love him. He's very mild-mannered and very professional. Now let's talk about day 1 or the day of the LASIK procedure. I didn't really prepare much for the procedure, pero I had to make sure that I had like 8 hours of sleep to be ready for the procedure. I went to the clinic around 9 a.m. It's advisable to go there much earlier kasi mahaba yung pila. I think pang number 60 plus ako in line. So medyo mahaba yun. It's a same day procedure. They would do all the tests in one day. Tapos the LASIK will be done the same day. Dahil nga doon, matagal talaga siya. So kung sino man yung kasama nyo, they have to be really patient. And ikaw din, you have to be really patient. Bring entertainment with you. For me, I brought my Nintendo Switch. Pwede rin siguro kayo magdala ng Netflix, ng Kindle. For me, I didn't want any form of entertainment na gagamitin ko pa yung AirPods kasi I wanted to be alert pag tinawag yung number ko or yung name ko. Kaya nag-games lang ako all throughout the day. Pero in fairness naman, very efficient yung staff. There was a point after all the tests na sinabi nila that I could go out and have lunch. Tapos i-text na lang daw ako. As for the test, there was a staff who assisted me to do the first set of tests. So may 3 machines na ginamit. I think yung first one is to see yung parang grado mo. There was one to test your eye pressure, if I'm not mistaken. Yung isa, I'm not really sure. Siguro for dryness and all that. Basta yun, may 3 machines initially. Pagkatapos nun, may doctor naman na tatawag sa'yo. Parang, papasok kayo sa room and parang may Snellen chart. Tama ba? So yun, yung parang magbabasa ka ng mga letters, tapos lalagyan ka ng mga parang lenses and stuff. Tapos, there, I asked all the questions. Kasi I'm a very paranoid person. As much as I want to not wear glasses anymore, I also don't want to cause permanent damage to my eyes. Ayoko rin yung parang mga nababasa ko na yung iba daw nag-dry yung eyes and some have parang mga weird visions after. So, ang dami-dami kong questions na tinanong. Tinanong ko rin if I'm the perfect candidate for LASIK. So, for me, I'm a perfect candidate for LASIK if hindi dry yung eyes ko. And kunyari makapal yung cornea, ganun. So, tinanong ko, am I the perfect candidate? Sabi naman nila, yes. Walang other complications. If one of those things, siguro pag sinabi nilang dry yung eyes ko or manipis yung cornea ko, I would back out. Pero dahil nga I was a perfect candidate, I proceeded with the procedure. I paid using my credit card. Again, it's 55,000 for the procedure. Tapos, meron na rin silang binigay ng mga meds after the procedure. 15 to 20 minutes before your procedure, babalik ka na dun sa line. Medyo mas maikli na yung line. You would see people na nakapila, tas the nurse is prepping them. So, papatakan kayo ng drops. Sa each patient, like, gets 15 to 20 minutes inside. When it was my turn, there was like a doctor, tapos may another doctor yata, tapos may nurse. So, there's a full staff in the room. At first, they had to put suction in my eye to keep my eye open kasi they're doing like one eye at a time. The instruction that I just remember is to follow the green light. So, while the laser is happening, may green light na susundan. Yung mga sensation na na-feel ko, so again, parang merong suction. Tapos, before the laser itself, merong parang incision na gagawin yung doctor na pag ganun siguro. Parang ganun, parang horseshoe or something. Tapos, they will create that flap. At nung sa mga moments na yun, wala naman ako na-feel. Pero nung inopen na yung flap, nawala na yung vision ko. So there, medyo natakot na ako. Tapos the laser was done. Tapos binalik yung flap. And I could see again. And they had to repeat that with my other eye. Pero before they repeated the procedure, tinanong ko muna yung doctor if I did great, if I could do like some improvements. Tapos sabi niya, medyo gumalaw daw yung mata ko pero not to worry kasi advanced naman daw yung technology ng laser so hindi naman daw siya magiging problem. When they were done, the nurse asked me to look at the clock. Sir, look at the clock. And I was like, okay, 5:30 na. So what? Yung pala... Parang she was telling me na malinaw na yung mata ko. And I could see. And yes, I could read the clock na. Before LASIK, hindi ko yun mababasa without eyeglasses. Pero kasi, for someone wearing eyeglasses all my life, kahit nasa kama kasi ako, nakasuot ako ng glasses. So, if you ask me to read the clock, I can read it with glasses. So, hindi ko siya kagad na process. Also, pagod na rin kasi ako. Kasi, di ba nga, I went there around 9 a.m. Siguro natapos ako around 7 p.m. So, medyo mahaba talaga yung na-spend ko. I had lunch, I had yaw-yaw, I had Starbucks. Even yung brother ko and his girlfriend were waiting. Kasi nga, diba, ang tagal. Pero after the procedure, I was happy. Kasi parang hindi siya painful. Even after the procedure, hindi rin naman siya painful. Pero I was so tired. Like, parang yun yung feeling ko. I was so tired, I wanted to sleep. And it's so great na someone was driving me for a change. So, the whole time sa car, I just closed my eyes. Kasi parang dun sa mga few hours after the procedure, parang na feeling ko nasisilaw ako, which is a normal reaction to LASIK. When we got home, kumain lang ako, nag-take out lang kami ng food, and then I slept. After the procedure, ano yung mga kaya kong gawin? Nakakakita ko, I could walk on my own. I could read my phone. I could read stuff. Hindi ko kailangan ng assistance. Like, nobody had to hold my hand. Kayang-kaya ko talagang lumakad. Hindi ko lang kaya mag-drive kasi sobrang layo and it's too dangerous. I was a bit sensitive to light. Pero yun lang. Tapos I had a light dinner and then I slept. After the procedure then, I asked so many questions to the doctor. Lahat na nang pwedeng itanong niya na. Like, how many drops ba yung mga kailangan gawin? Frequency of drops? Ano kailangan mong gawin? Kunyari napuwing ka or something. Kailangan mo ba isuot yung goggles? You have to wear goggles after the procedure. Tapos, mayroon din silang nilagay na bandage contact lens just to protect my eye. That bandage contact lens would be removed the next day. When I got home, I just had dinner and I slept with the goggles on. The goggles stayed on for a whole week. Hindi ko alam talaga kung gano'ng katagal, pero I was a paranoid person. Baka nga mga 2 weeks ko pa siya sinuot. Day 2, when I woke up, I felt like my eyes were really dry. And I think it's because of the contact lenses. So, ginamit ko yung mga drops. Medyo mas frequent pa yung drops ko. I think I had to put Hayabac every 1 hour. Pero, the next day, I could already go outside. I was wearing sunglasses. I had to walk my dog. It's good. Like, I could see more clearly without glasses. Pero alam niyo yung kasi, when I read like LASIK forums, they were saying na life-changing talaga siya. For me, it didn't feel that way. Kasi hindi naman ako bulag. Like, I was wearing glasses. And whenever I'm wearing glasses, I feel like my eyesight is good naman. Kaya when LASIK was done to me, ganun lang yung feeling. Parang malinaw lang yung mata mo all the time without wearing glasses. So day 2, hindi ko pa masyadong na-appreciate yung effects niya. Also, ang hirap din kasi ng feeling na sobrang dry ng eyes mo. And hindi pa 100% perfect yung vision mo kasi nga super dry ng eyes mo and it's just day 2. This time around, yung cousins ko naman yung nag-drive sa akin sa MOA kasi number coding yung brother ko. So yun, we went to MOA for a follow-up checkup and the removal of the bandage contact lenses. Ayun, ang dami ko na namang questions sa doctor. Like, pwede na ba akong mag-samgyup a week after? Mga ganong questions. Kasi parang alam niyo yung feeling na I also wanted to resume the normal activities after LASIK. And pwede naman daw. This time around, I still avoided getting water in my eye. So, whenever I showered, I still wore my glasses. Tapos, parang patalikod ako nagsha-shower para hindi mapasukan yung mata ko ng water. Tapos, pero after daw nun, dapat daw mag-shower na ako. And pwede ko na daw basain yung surrounding area. And it's much better daw kasi malilinis yung parang mga skin around the eye and it's better for you. Sobrang relieving nung feeling nung natanggal yung bandage contact lenses. Kasi with the bandage contact lenses on, alam niyo yung feeling na parang isang buong araw mo nasuot yung contact lens. Yung sobrang dry na talaga ng feeling. Ganun, tapos parang nakatulog ka with contact lenses. Ganun yung feeling. So when it was removed, it was so much better. I also didn't have to put drops every hour. It was changed to every 2 hours or 3 hours. A different doctor checked me this time kasi wala yata si Dr. Munoz, pero it was fine. It was just really the removal of contact lenses and some checks. And day 2, medyo nahihirapan pa ako magbasa ng phone or masakit pa sa ulo kunyari manood ka ng TV for more than an hour. This continued for at least a whole week, so nahihirapan pa ako. And siguro ito yung mga moment na medyo may konting regrets ako, like, would this be like a permanent effect of LASIK on me? Parang pinagpalit ko ba yung parang vision ko na pag nagbabasa ko dati ng malapit, it was no problem. Pero ngayon parang nahihirapan ako. So parang is it a trade-off of LASIK? Tapos parang parang ang sakit ng ulo ko parate, like feeling ko ang taas ng pressure sa noo ko, ganun. Basta parang sasabog yung ulo ko. Pero hindi naman all the time. Like there were just moments na ang sakit ng ulo ko or nahihirapan ako magbasa. So that made me a bit sad. That made me regret my decision a bit. A bit lang naman. Pero I had to trust the process kasi again, it's just the first week. So I know na marami pang improvement na pwedeng mangyari. So yun, trust the process lang. After 2 weeks, I went back to the clinic for another follow-up checkup. The eye pressure daw is high. So, ilang beses ako tinest dun sa machine for eye pressure. So, again, ginawa uli namin yung 3 tests. So, parang 1, 2, 3 machines. Tapos, nag-Snellen chart din yata ako to see if my vision is 20/20. Pero yun nga, mataas daw yung eye pressure ko, which is a bit suspicious. So, inulat siya. Pero sabi rin kasi ng doctor, nung na-check na talaga kung mataas daw yung eye pressure ko, it was because of one of those drops, parang yung steroid drops, was causing my the pressure sa eye. Kaya pala parang masakit parati yung ulo ko and feeling ko parang magpa-pop yung eyes ko. So, they had to make me stop that. Tapos nung nag-stop na ako, I felt so much better. This time, I could wash my face normally. Tapos, yung doctor said I could do normal activities. So, nakapag-samgyupsal na ako. I was taking dance classes. So, na-enjoy ko na yung benefits ng LASIK. I still had to use the drops. Yung dalawa pa rin na drops. So, I think every 3 hours and 2 hours, may mga drops pa rin akong ginagamit. Pero it was perfectly fine. The doctor asked me to go back the next week kasi nga mataas yung eye pressure ko. So, titignan namin kung bumaba na yung pressure. Kung di bumaba yung pressure, may ipe-prescribe siya na drops. Pero bumaba yung pressure, thankfully. Kasi during this week then, I think the next day, pupunta na rin kasi ako abroad. So, I wanted to get my eyes checked before my trip. Sobrang okay ako dun sa trip. It was just winter time, kaya medyo nafe-feel ko yung dryness. So, yun, tuloy-tuloy lang talaga sa pag-drops and sobrang okay naman sa trip. I enjoyed the benefits of LASIK. Nakita ko na yung mga views, tapos yung mga mukha ng tao. Kunyari, lalabas ka ng car, yung glasses mo, hindi na siya magpo-frost. You could see clearly. Ang saya. At present time, I only have to use like the drops at least like once or twice a day. Siguro ko nafe-feel ko lang na dry yung mata ko. I still need to go to a follow-up checkup. I have yet to schedule it. Instead of Borough MOA, I just made a deal with the doctor. Sabi ko sa Medical City nilang kami since it's so much closer to home. I now have perfect vision. Sobrang nare-reap ko na yung benefits. Sobrang perfect niya for people who like to exercise. I took like indoor cycling. Nagbabike din ako almost every day. Tapos dance classes, skating. Sobrang perfect niya. I think the only moment na nafe-feel ko na nagda-dry yung eyes ko is whenever I'm driving kasi nga yung mga aircon nakatutok siya. Like contact lenses. But it's really not that bad. So yun lang. Medyo mahirap lang mag-drive pag gabi kasi nga parang feeling ko nagda-dry siya. Now let's talk about my realizations after LASIK. Number 1, you really have to be patient. Healing takes time. So hindi mo siya pwedeng madaliin. If you feel na walang improvement after a day, you just really have to wait and be patient and follow the doctor's instructions. My vision was the same as it was when I was wearing glasses. So, hindi foreign yung feeling na malinaw yung mata ko. Kaya siguro, when they told me na parang, sir, look at the clock, hindi ako masyadong like, oh my God! Kasi, I wasn't blind, diba? I could see with my glasses. It's just that now, yun lang, hindi ko na kailangan yung glasses. Another realization, you would appreciate it so much more after you completely heal. So now, I think it's been like 3 months or 4 months after LASIK. Sobrang feeling ko okay na talaga. I don't have to use the drops as frequent as possible. I could do all the activities. Tapos, kunyari nanonood ako ng TV on my bed. Hindi na ako kailangan mag-glasses. I appreciate that. Tapos yung alam niyo yung feeling nung niligpit ko lahat ng glasses ko. When I put away all my glasses, it was such a liberating feeling. Although now you have to invest in sunglasses. You always have to protect your eyes from the sun. For me, the best benefits of LASIK is number 1, exercising. Sobrang perfect niya. Except when you do contact sport. Kasi hindi recommended yung LASIK for people who do contact sport. But, ayun, whenever I do exercising, dancing, wall climbing, skating, sobrang perfect niya. It's also perfect for traveling. As I mentioned, kunyari lalabas ka ng car, wala na nung parang mga nagfa-fog na feeling. Tapos, I also like it when I'm watching TV. Sobrang na-appreciate ko na siya. Hindi na ako naka-glasses sa bed. Yung naiipit-ipit pa siya. Whenever I fall asleep watching TV, hindi ko nasuot yung glasses ko. These are benefits I really enjoy based on my lifestyle. Now, let's talk about if I have regrets after LASIK. At first, yes, I had regrets. Parang feeling ko talaga like, did I do the right thing? Did I waste my money? Did I cause permanent damage to my vision? Pero, after I healed, na-appreciate ko naman siya. Siguro yung regret ko lang, parang I realized I look cute with glasses. So, I would miss wearing glasses for fashion. Yung mga ganun. I could wear sunglasses now na walang prescription. So, na-appreciate ko naman siya. I think that's a great trade-off. Now, let's talk about Burrow. Do I recommend Burrow LASIK Center? Yes. Let me break down the pros and cons of Burrow. Let's talk about the pros. Yung staff, super nice nila and professional. Imagine, sobrang haba ng pila, pero never mo silang nakita na magtaray. They were so patient. They were so professional with everybody. Kahit may mga Karens na nagwawala, they handled it so well. The place is also super clean, super modern, and I think they have really modern machines. And I think the best part about Burrow is it's really affordable. So, yung 55,000 sa kanila would be 80,000 somewhere and even 100 plus thousand somewhere. And I was so happy kasi nga, diba, yung doctor ko was also a doctor at the hospital. Same kami nung cousin ko ng procedure pero mas mahal yung sa cousin ko only because I did mine at Burrow. Ang cons sa akin naman, it's really far from me only because I live in Pasig. Pero if you're in Manila or yung mga Parañaque area, I think it would be a great advantage for you. Mahaba rin yung pila, but if you're patient enough, you could get perfect vision naman. Hindi rin enough yung seats inside. I think sobrang dami kasing tao. Pero siguro kunyari, like on a normal day na 20, mga ganun lang yung tao, I think it's okay. Pero yung mga ganun, yung mga 60 to 70, nakita ko naghihintay na yung mga tao sa labas. Pero again, the staff is super nice. They would call you na lang. They would get your number. They would call you. Kunyari, gusto mong mamasyal, mag-time zone ka muna or whatever. Entertain yourself, watch a movie. Ayun. Tapos pwede ka naman nalang tawagan na lang if ready na. Now, let's talk about the cost of my LASIK. Walang hidden charges. It's really 55,000 pesos. Yun lang talaga yung binayaran ko for the actual procedure. Of course, you have to factor in money dun sa gas and sa travel, sa mga food na kakainin mo kasi matagal nga. Tapos, yung medicine, kasama na dun sa 55,000. Kaya lang, syempre, mauubusan ka rin ng medicine eventually. Hanggang ngayon, pinagpapatuloy ko pa rin siya. I can put the prices here na lang kasi I don't remember top of my head kung magkano yung mga medications. Yung Hayabak, I remember, it's around 600 to 700 pesos. You could buy it at any drugstores. Hanggang ngayon kasi, yun pa rin yung ginagamit ko. So, I think for maintenance, that's what you have to remember. So, each drop siguro now would last me like 3 weeks or 1 month. So, it's not so bad naman. So, that's my LASIK journey with Burrow. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. A lot of you wanted to know about my LASIK procedure. So, ayan, I'm just sharing this with you. If your friend or your family is looking into getting LASIK procedure, you could share this video with them. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye!